Alright, so if you guys like The Dark Knight Rises, then you're gonna love this Blu-ray. I'm just glad I had another reason to put the Batman mask back on, but we're gonna put that over there for now, and we're gonna talk about this, The Dark Knight Rises on Blu-ray. Alright, so before we dive into bonus features, real quick, take a look at the cover here. It's kind of got a lenticular 3D cover thing going on. By the way, it slides out, there's a slip cover, and then it comes with the movie on Blu-ray, the bonus features disc, which is in my Blu-ray player right now, and the movie on DVD, which, you know what, that to me could just be a coaster, but you know what, having that there on DVD makes me feel a little bit better about myself. I don't know why. Okay, so let's dive into the bonus features on The Dark Knight Rises. Now, one thing I was extremely let down with in the Dark Knight Blu-ray was the lack of bonus features, and they weren't very in-depth. You didn't really get a lot of information or on-set footage. But with the Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray, well, you know what? They upped their game, they upped the ante, and you kind of get a more inside look at what the production was like on this movie. Now, one of the cool things that they have on here is a feature called the Batmobile, and what this does is cover all the Batmobiles. It even covers the animated series Batmobile. So this Batmobile documentary, this thing isn't short. This thing goes on for almost an hour, and it covers the whole span of all the Batmobiles. And kind of an interesting tidbit was the first Batmobile in the comics wasn't, you know, like anything you see today. It didn't have, you know, the bat fins on it or anything or special gadgets. It was just Bruce Wayne's car, and him and Robin would get in the thing and cruise around town looking to kick some ass. But then Robin just sat in the passenger side and cried and ate pixie sticks. Now, one great thing about these bonus features were when I put this in, and I seen 3 bonus features on there, and I got a little bit angry. I grabbed my Batman mask, I put it on, I went outside, I screamed at the moon, and I came inside and punched myself in the face. Then I woke up 6 minutes later, and then I realized that when you click on one of these, they keep leading to something else and something else. And when you click on any one of these, for instance, you click on Batman vs. Bane, or The Bat, or let's see, Game Day Destruction. It gives like at least a 10-minute little segment about the production, the planning, the design. And that's what I really liked about it, because to sit here and watch a 10-minute thing about the planning and the concept behind the Batman versus Bane fight in the movie, which by the way was one of my favorite scenes of the entire movie. It was just so damn brutal, and there was no music. All you could hear was Bane's fists against Batman's face. Another cool thing they have is the characters bonus features, and now when you go into that basically talks in depth about Bane and the concept of, you know, getting Tom Hardy to play Bane. It shows some concept images. By the way, last week, real quick, I made a video last week talking about some of the other concepts for what Bane could have looked like in The Dark Knight Rises. So that video is down below if you want to check it out. So anyway, tons of bonus features. I could spend an hour and a half talking about them, but anyway, I just want to say that I wasn't let down by the bonus features on The Dark Knight Rises. Now, if you guys have already seen The Dark Knight Rises, what I recommend to you is get the bonus features disc, watch as much of it as you possibly can, and then watch the movie at home, because when you know what it took to make the production and the design of the movie and to film it, you really appreciate it more when watching the actual feature-length film, or at least I did. Isn't that right? Don't look at me. Okay. Alrighty, let's talk about picture quality now. Now, when watching this movie, I held this movie to a very high caliber. I went up to my plasma. By the way, I didn't watch the movie right here. I watched it downstairs, alone in my basement. Actually, he was with me, beside me, guiding me through it. By the way, if you guys want to watch that video, that's down below. And the conclusion to this is, you know what? I think they did a pretty damn good job with the PQ on this movie. Now, was there some scenes where the black levels and the shadow detail could have been a little bit better? Maybe. But you know what? Overall, the detail, the contrast, you know, when you have close-ups of Bane and you can see all the little ridges on his mask, I mean, I wasn't let down. And by the way, it's just the PQ in Christopher Nolan movies, I like them because his movies don't look like overproduced, overlit garbage. You know, it feels like a real-life environment, and I think that really shows on Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray transcends you in some kind of weird universe. And the sound quality in this movie, well, top notch also, because when, you know, explosions were going off and you could hear Bane's voice, that very Darth Vader sounding deep, menacing voice, you know, my subwoofer was pounding its little heart away. So audio is, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy with the audio of this movie. So overall, I guess I would give this my flick pick, I guess. And you know what? This movie, the Blu-ray, everything is just so damn good that it really transcends you into Gotham City. Batman's right there. Bane's over there. Bane comes over here. He picks me up over his head, breaks my damn back. I'm laying there on the floor. I can't move. And then I'm just like, hey, can I just watch The Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray as my city burns? Of course you can. And I'm like, okay, let's do it, man. So anyway, guys, before I go, I want you guys to join me to watch the Dark Knight Marathon. That includes Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, where we talk about all the movies. I eat some popcorn. Batman's gonna be there. I'll serve cold, what do I have? Pepsi? You guys like Pepsi? Maybe Mountain Dew? Either one. So anyway, that's down in my basement. Click that video right here to join me, or link down below. Just, you know what, just come on. What else, what are you gonna do? What else is there to do? There's nothing to do. So anyway, guys, that's my review for The Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray. Join me to watch all the movies right here. It'll be fun. We'll talk more in depth about the movies themselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Or right now if you click that. I'll see you right now if you click that. Okay, bye.